What's good, Boxing World? BFV back with another video. And BoxingScene just uploaded a discussion on their platform, and they were talking about the words stated by Devin Haney that Boots is a nobody. And this was from a few months ago, but the discussion came back up again. For what reason, you got to ask them. But let me get into it with the original statement that Boots is a nobody. When they were talking to Haney about that particular fight that they were supposed to have, they never asked Haney why have it at a catch weight. They never asked Haney anything about contracts, money, dispersed between the two, A side, B side. They never asked anything about that. They just let him go off on a tangent about why he thought Boots is a nobody. And in my estimation, he's a nobody because guys like you won't fight him. Now, I want to talk about what was actually said on the platform between these two guys who I consider, we'll just let that go unsaid. They actually never discussed the actual facts. They danced around it as if these guys are instructors at a ballroom, but they never stated and answered the question why Boots is a nobody. They were saying things like, well, his skills outweigh his persona and his image. They were saying things like that. They were saying like, oh, well, he moved up right when 147 was about to start cooking again. Things like that. Not actually stating that the guys who were at 140 never wanted to fight him. He was not actually signed to PBC. That's correct. But he was signed to Saltia Promotions or whoever that was, and they did business with PBC. So that should have been easily a negotiable fight between, like, say, a Boots and a Porter, a Thurman, or somebody of that ilk. But these fights never took place. These guys are not stating that when they're responding. They're acting like it's Boots' fault. He's too good, but he's not good enough as a showman or as somebody to put money behind. But yet he's signed to one of the biggest promotions in boxing currently, and that's Matchroom. So they're just being dishonest with the fans. And last but not least, they went on to state that Virgil Ortiz is the guy that was waiting for Boots and waiting for this big fight for Boots, quote unquote. But yet it wasn't a big fight for Virgil. They were stating that Virgil is that guy, he'll take on any competition and all of that, when that's untrue. When he went right backstage after facing off with Boots and said he wanted to fight Spence. These guys are not being honest with you guys. That's why I'm here to tell the truth, the blunt truth. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments.